So, not too many followers on my channel even think of Taylor Swift. They do think a lot of the Super Bowl, the NFC and AFC elite teams. But your even CBC media was covering, saying, "Oh, there's a fix in with the Super Bowl and crazes." Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. If the fix was in, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Cowboys would be playing in the Super Bowl. And like Bob Costa said this week, "Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs are America's new team." Fuck that. See, the idea of this, you think this is the first celebrity singer to ever date an NFL player and get publicity over it? Allegedly, Raquel Welch was fucking one of the LA Rams. It was kept kind of hid. Who knows how many people Joe Namath slept with, including maybe Farrah Fawcett that commercial he did with her. We know Jessica Simpson was banging Tony Romo, and that fucked us up, and we lost to the Giants in the NFC before they bet the Patriots when they were 18 and 0. The right wingers in the States are like one guy said, can you imagine this? Said she's only with Travis Kelce to get his Super Bowl bonus. I I heard it's $70,000. That's pretty cheap. I thought it'd be a few $100,000 by now. Allegedly 70,000. So the fix is not in. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest scandal has nothing to do with Taylor Swift. Is how poorly Dan Campbell played that game the week before. Going on fourth down instead of going for the field goal really allowed the 49ers to come back and win. Now, Patrick Mahomes, you got to give him credit. He's kind of doing kind of like a Troy Aikman impersonation. He's got a good second down game. Kelsey is a good tight end. He's kind of working like a Jay Novacek. But seriously, do you think a $1 trillion corporation like Taylor Swift and a $1 trillion corporation like the NFL really are colluding together? They already have all the money going on. And Taylor Swift is not Pepsi, she's Coke. So you see where I'm talking about? If this is ready. See, the thing is the skepticism of 2024. This is a true story. When the Montreal Canadiens were winning Stanley Cups every year or every second year, there was a conspiracy that the referees were giving them the games. People who give a two-hander on Guy Lafleur's back, Flyer player or Boston Bruin, it wouldn't be called. And when it was called, especially when Larry Robinson wasn't on the ice, oh, the game is fixed. Or you only won because there were 6 teams, and you only won because there was 12 teams, and you only won because there were 18 teams. People are skeptical. Sometimes the best teams do not win, and sometimes momentum is everything. Do we not remember the Carolina Panthers making the Super Bowl a few years ago? Do we not remember, Russell Wilson making the Super Bowl? Like, momentum is a lot. Some of the Packers teams got in by momentum. Some of the Packer teams, like the Aaron Rodgers squads, were good enough. But no, the upcoming Super Bowl is not fixed. A lot of people go to watch, and God bless them. But the idea, the only people that would want to fix the Super Bowl is the people that are going to be showing the Super Bowl, and you know who you are. The Canadian networks and the American networks are going to be charging stuff through the roof. Now, and that's true. Like they're saying, oh, Taylor Swift is being shown, 5 or 10 minutes each game. I counted that too, that 44-second rule. I think that's how many times you show her. And how is that different than Jerry Jones being shown in the box on Thanksgiving Day? Because that's the big thing. We watch a Thanksgiving game and we see either Jerry Jones being happy or Jerry Jones being mad. So, the Super Bowl coming up next week is not fixed. I tell you what might be fixed is MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. If he doesn't sign a contract pretty soon, he could be in the WW for WrestleMania. Now, how come people are not talking about that? So this column is basically telling you, the listeners, that there's only a few here that respond to my Taylor Swift podcast. The Super Bowl is not fixed. The Super Bowl is determined by this. The top 12 teams or 14 teams rise to the top at the end of every season. And only 2 teams can win. There's no crossover playdowns. This ain't NHL's like that, baseball like that. You have to get out of your league, the American League or National League, or the Western Conference, Eastern Conference, the NHL, to get there. And the idea of momentum is a bitch. Buffalo should have gone far into the playoffs. Dallas should have made it the NFC title game. He would have obviously beaten the 49ers because Dallas was ball control, but he lost their friggin' mind. So if it was a true fix, Dallas Cowboys would have won. Because in the long run, you're going to sell more merchandise with the Dallas Cowboys you're going to do with the Kansas City Chiefs, for sure. And like Taylor Swift got everybody, all the young girls' money anyway. So what else does she need? What do you want? Like a 475th, Lamborghini or the 700 washer dryer set? Because if you ever get married, can you imagine the guest list? She's had so many boyfriends. I can't even remember how many years ago she dated John Mayer. Is it 15 years ago? 10 years ago? I forget. You tell me. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the Super Bowl. That's my take on it. If you like what we're doing here with my rants on sports and related stuff, let me know what I like, comment, subscribe, or share. And by the way, the Kansas City Chiefs, sir, if they win, God bless them. But they're not a dynasty yet because the Dallas dynasty, you got to win 4 to get a dynasty. Patriots was 4 before they're considered a dynasty. Dallas won 3 Super Bowls, didn't win 4. It wasn't a full dynasty, even though they lost. So it takes 3 or 4 to have a dynasty. So the start of the dynasty with Kansas City and all the blessings to them. But the idea you got to understand in football, you never know because sometimes the umpires and refs don't do a good job. And like I said, everything is momentum. Let the game be played. And like I said, if it were really fixed, the Patriots would have won 19-0. That's the way it goes. Thanks for listening. Bye.